Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting out west in the American League, the Texas Rangers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 3-2. The Twins smacked 15 team hits as they It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Rangers sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-3. The A's put up 16 hits on the day as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 7-6. The Kansas City Royals combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Angels broke up their 5-game losing skid as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 8-3. As of today, the Rangers are leading the AL West, while the Angels are third in the division. The Oakland Athletics swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Twins 5-4. As of right now, the A's are in 4th place in the AL West, and the Twins sit in 1st place in the American League Central Division. The Royals hit 3 long balls as they sank the Mariners 8-2. Heading into the day, the Mariners are in last place in the AL West, and the Royals are in last place in the AL Central. The Washington Nationals brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they got the home victory against the Astros 2-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Entering the day's action, the Nationals sit in 1st place in the National League East Division, while the Astros are in 2nd place in the AL West. The Baltimore Orioles combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-0. As of today, the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, while the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. Sean Anderson earned his 4th win out of the bullpen, leading Tampa Bay over the Red Sox 2-1. At the start of the day, the Red Sox sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, and the Rays are atop the division. The New York Yankees totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 3-2. Heading into the day, the White Sox are in 3rd place in the AL Central, while the Yankees are in 3rd place in the AL East. The Indians earned the 3-game series sweep as they defeated the visiting Tigers 2-1. It was their 5th straight victory. As of right now, the Indians are in 2nd place in the AL Central, and the Tigers are 4th in the division. Trevor Bauer picked up win number 8 this year as the Marlins took care of Atlanta 4-3. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Entering the day's action, the Marlins are in 2nd place in the NL East, and the Braves are 3rd in the division. The Mets launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-2. Earned the 3rd W of his season as the Cardinals beat their rival Cubs 8-6. Heading into the day, the Cubs are in 3rd place in the NL Central, and the Cardinals are 2nd in the division. The Pirates grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 6-4. In the standings, the Brewers sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, while the Pirates are atop the division. The Colorado Rockies put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Padres 7-2. As of today, the Rockies are in 3rd place in the NL West, while the Padres are 2nd in the division. The Phillies completed a 3-game series sweep as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 2-1. At the start of the day, the Dodgers sit in 1st place in the National League West Division, and the Phillies sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. The Reds got 11 hits overall as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 12-0. Heading into the day, the Giants sit in last place in the National League West Division, and the Reds sit in last place in the National League Central Division. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Jose Urquidy, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, his last start wasn't a particularly good one, and he was rattled around a little bit. Couldn't get through the fourth inning. He's going to have to look to rebound here. He's going to need much better stuff than he took to the mound in his last start.
Digging in, Ramon Lopez. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
What a terrific season. This guy's having up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Tucker comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter,
Striding forward now is the DH, Willie Calhoun. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Fouled away. The 1-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is Yelich. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. Number 11 for him on the season. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
batting fourth, the left fielder.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Gallo.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. At the plate, Jose Altuve. In is Jorge Soler, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Jorge Soler.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The third baseman, Djakadylan.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Standing in, Josh Young. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Young brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Into right field. That's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box, Sean Murphy, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. And for him, you have to think a turnaround. Digging in, Julio Pablo Martinez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Julio Pablo.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Lopez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Lopez is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Pitch popped up. Altuve is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 5. Djakadylan.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Next up.
Take the base.
Leading off to the
Here
Rangers,
comes the first pitch.
the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
From the stretch, right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the home.
In just a sec, as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Josh Young goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Line to the right side. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he is out on the tag. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sean Murphy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he 1. Count even at 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter.
Striding in once again, Julio Pablo Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Now batting.
Ready now, Ramon Lopez. Here's the first pitch to him. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. So a 2-out double here gives him some new life here in this 5th inning. And you can see his ranking on the Rangers leaderboard. His current total 5th best on the ball club. Stepping in now, Willie Calhoun. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit to short. He's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. New inning set to get underway. Settling in now, Francisco Lindor. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Chasing after it is Tucker. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Joey Gallo. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
A ball and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Ball 2.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Full count, 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Hit out towards second, and that's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Rangers.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
To the plate now, Josh Young, as he'll watch. A slider that stays inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Count even now at 1-1. Now a ground ball for Altuve could be 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
No, he's in there.
Now batting.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked. Danny Santana will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The 0-1 offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases. Danny Santana will stay in the ball game. She'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 54.
Blake Taylor is on to pitch from the bullpen. Now to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, Julio Pablo Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Two and one. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. To first. Scooped up. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ramon Lopez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line drive, base hit to right.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
In now, Willie Calhoun. Fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. He pulls this one into right. Yelich is there. 2 down. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch to third. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. They trail it here.
Your attention, please.
Ryan Presley will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Here comes the first pitch. Joey Gallo is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Altuve backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Now batting, Jorge Soler. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-0. is in off the plate.
Ball two.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
At the ball.
Josh Young waits on deck. .3-0 pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Digging in once again, Josh Young, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now. Soler leads off first with 1 away. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this bottom of the
Leading up. Ladies and gentlemen.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base.
The catcher.
And the pitch. Chris Herman comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
1 out, nobody on. And look out as this runs up and spins him out of the way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Ready for another shot now. Martinez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. On the run is Tucker, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
5-2. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. Rogelio Armenteros is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did. I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Lee over to his left. He's got it one away. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. No balls and 1 strike. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He signed a big 8-year deal recently, so he stands to be with this organization for quite a while. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot, the 198th of his career, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead. In is Jorge Soler.
Number 20.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298, a dozen home runs and 43 RBIs, and it's fouled away. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The next 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. Alex Wood is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do.
Let's play ball. He's out. Ball 4, take the ball. 3.
Now at the plate, Josh Young. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Rougned Odor is at the plate as he watches ball one. Ready with the 1-0. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center, so the first two have reached here to start the second.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 14, Sean Murphy.
So now to the plate, Sean Murphy, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Julio Pablo Martinez.
At the plate, Julio Pablo Martinez. As he'll take a look at ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits. But he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run scores. And he is in there.
Now batting, the first baseman, Danny.
Into the box now, Danny Santana. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Murphy on second. Martinez on at first with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Number 5.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Yelich back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. From the stretch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Now this gets all the way to the wall. Martinez is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Now at the plate, Corey Lee. He starts.
Way to go. Ball 4. Take the base.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in now, Jorge Soler. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Young. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Let's play ball. He's out.
Into the box, Sean Murphy. He reached on a single in his first try.
The catcher.
Pitch on the way.
Sean Murphy.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the first baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Danny Santana. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And right into the shift. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
Play ball.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Willie Calhoun. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Calhoun.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter. Another full count offering on its way. Fouled off. High fly ball out to deep right field. Yelich going back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Francisco Lindor.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That evens it up 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Fouled away. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, right fielder.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that.
Way to go.
Three. Out. Lead out. 3. Ball 4, take the base. Out. Ball 4, take the base.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 27, Eric Brown.
Ball 4, take the base.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. and set to go, Danny Santana. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A low curveball blocked by Gomes. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tucker is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases.
Play ball. 3. Out. You're out. He's out. 4-4. Take the base. Out.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. Texas jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alex Wood wins his league-leading 10th game of the year. Rogelio Armenteros permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Eric Lauer takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.